welcome back. So, as you saw, I did put out a couple of weeks ago that we were going to be doing a predictions for the upcoming WWE pay-per-views. So we had the first one, which was WrestleMania Backlash, and myself and Big Game Al, we did our predictions for that, and I put the video out. On the back of that, Ronaldinho plays. He has decided he expressed an interest to get involved. Gave me a whole set of results on and reasons why in a comment, and along with that, we've agreed to start appearing on the Bootleggers, talking about the pay-per-views after they happen. So what we're going to be doing from now on is we're going to set it up as a league. Rob has all the rules, and I will put that out on the follow-up predictions video for the next pay-per-view, and give everybody's predictions there. I just wanted to wrap up really. So I'm going to be filming a video to give the predictions that everybody goes with, and then Pedro's going to put that out on the Bootleggers, so we're going to move these videos over to the Bootleggers channel. So that's where that's going to go, just to keep everything in one place, keep it neat and tidy, so that people aren't bouncing from my channel to Pedro's channel and vice versa. So yeah, I'm not for this. I haven't brought Rob's predictions in. It gave me a whole raft of them, but on the next one moving forward, it is going to be including Rob and also Pedro's predictions. Rob was the person who came up with the idea for the league and various other bits and pieces that he's put down, so I'll give all the information about that as well in the predictions for Hell in a Cell. So first match of the night, I believe I've got these in the correct order, was Omos versus Bobby Lashley. And with that, obviously Omos being the big giant 7-footer, they've always got to have one of these giants, and obviously Bobby Lashley, I've got notes up here, so forgive me for looking away. So we had Omos versus Lashley, and on this one, both myself and Al predicted Omos to win. I think it was a foregone conclusion. He can't wrestle for toffee, but they want a new Big Show. The Big Show could actually wrestle to a degree. So, I think that's the reason we both went for Omos. Wasn't a great match, but yeah, it was what it was. The second match on the card, I think that was actually the buy-in, and then pre-show. I think the WWE call it. They don't call it a buy-in anymore. And then we went to Cody versus Seth Rollins. So Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. And this is where myself and Al had split predictions here. So Al went for Cody to win because he's on a massive push, and it made sense after I thought about it, but I'd already given him my predictions. And then I went for Rollins to win. Cody actually won. It was a fantastic match, really good match, good finish. I was going for Rollins because I thought they would set it up for kind of a third one with Cody winning at WrestleMania. Rollins wins this one, and they set it up for the third one. Although they are going to have a third one at Hell in a Cell, so that's another matter. Again, it was a good match, nothing too major, but yeah. So that was the second match on the card. Third match up was Edge versus AJ Styles. This for me was the match of the night. You got to remember that AJ Styles is 44 and Edge is 48, I believe. They are both very, very athletic and agile, considering they've had their injury issues, and as you're getting older, injuries sort up. I've got a wrist injury and it hurts like hell, but so again, both myself and Al, we predicted that Edge would win this, and I gave an additional prediction of somebody joining Judgment Day. I wasn't sure who it would be. There've been rumours of it being a few different people, so apologies if you're not aware, but this will be a spoiler. Edge won the match thanks to interference by a hooded figure, knocking AJ off of the rope as he went for the phenomenal forearm, if memory serves me rightly. This comes after Edge had exposed the turnbuckle, and then Edge won, and the hooded figure was shown to be Rhea Ripley, which makes sense, gives her something to do on the card, keeps her away from the title picture for now, whilst they go through what they're going through at the minute. And then the fourth match on the card was Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. Now, Al said he went 4 for 4, but I've looked back and he didn't. He went 3 for 3, and then this is where he kind of messes up. Al predicted that Corbin would win. I went for Madcap Moss because they're on a push with Madcap Moss. And yeah, the winner was Moss. He won the match. Not a great match by all sense, but you know, they can both wrestle to a degree. But yeah, it was won by Moss. Moss and Omos, so that's fun. The penultimate match, which generally is the kind of, I don't want to put it this way, but a piss spirit match before the main event, was an absolutely fantastic penultimate match, and that was Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. Here, I messed up here. I thought that Charlotte Flair would win. Then it completely slipped my mind that she was due to get married to Andrade of AEW, which means that Ronda Rousey won and took the title. I thought they were going to keep the title on Flair, but it turns out not. So Rousey won. They managed to write Flair off with it. Rousey won with an armbar through a chair. She had her in the armbar, and then Flair wouldn't quit, so she put her into a key lock, which is like a bent arm lock. It's a weird one. And the storyline is that she broke Flair's arm. Flair's actually been to get married. And then the final match on the card. So Al got that one right. Al predicted Ronda Rousey would win. I predicted Flair would win, and Rousey won. And the final match on the card is the Bloodline versus what's known as RK McBraw. So that's Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, or Riddle as he's now known, because he had to drop his first name because for some reason Vince McMahon doesn't like first names, and Drew McIntyre, fellow Rangers fan. That was won by the Bloodline, which is Roman Reigns' group. This is another failure for Al. He went for RK McBraw to win. I went with the Bloodline because there was no way that they're taking the title off of Reigns just yet, and they were building that the Usos were going to unify the tag titles. Why they didn't have the unification on this pay-per-view and saved it for a couple of SmackDowns, and then it's such bad booking in my opinion. And yeah, that was it. 6 matches. I think we've covered. I went Bloodline to win. I went RK McBraw and Bloodline won. It wasn't the best final match. It was okay, but yeah. So that's the that's how myself and Al predicted. As I say, there'll be another video going out on the Bootleggers channel with all 4 of our predictions in. This first one's just going to be me giving you what the predictions are, and then from there, I think we might do it so that the guys give me a video of them of what they're predicting, and I just edit it together a bit and then send it to Pedro to put out. But we'll discuss that. Keep moving forward. So yeah, that is the predictions. Look out for the other ones going out on Pedro's channel. I'll put a link in the description to the Bootleggers channel. All that's left for me to do is thank you for watching. I've been ignoring I'll catch you on the next one.